Hello, and welcome back to Space Engineers, the game that... Oh, there we go. Didn't have any sound for a minute. I wasn't quite sure why. What's flying around? Oh, there's a Reaver Thrasher. When did they spawn? They must have spawned in right as I was logging out last time. They are moving away, so that's good. So on the agenda for today is we are going to go back out with the truck now that the truck has been repaired. Actually, no, the truck has not been repaired entirely. We are going to go out in a... Oh, I'm stuck. We're going to get a repair projector on the truck, get it fixed up, and then go out and continue cleaning up the stuff on the ice lake. And then we'll see where we go from there. I think I've given up in terms of like things that I wanted to eventually get done. I think I've given up on ever finishing this miner in the sense of I started working on, like, this side has some structural stuff and this side I never quite did it and it's asymmetrical, and I don't think I'm ever gonna finish it. I'm just gonna give up on it. I do want to hopefully at some point get the Habanero back out, and at some point I think we may have to design a space-worthy Habanero, because I'm getting a little bit tired of this planet. Not this planet specifically. I'm getting a little bit tired of being on a planet. We've spent a lot of time here. We built up a pretty decent hangar, but I'd like to get back to space. I'd like to know if my asteroid base is still there. All I know about it, I haven't really checked in on it, but all I know about it is that I did at some point admin delete the little drones that I had left attached to it, because like the little drones on the hinges and everything, it was having the game try and simulate that so far away, it was just causing issues. So I ended up just admin deleting those, but the rest of the base presumably is still there, but I have not checked on it. So let's get this repair projector running. Let's turn off the build and repairs, and we'll see if we can get a projector going. Turn yours off. The base one is already off. That's interesting. Let's see. I need a projector, a small grid projector. And let's go see if we can find a spot to put it on here. Look at me being smart. Hang on. I'll settle down. What was in 5? Let's see, batteries. That's not thrusters. It's not lights. That's all of that stuff. Oh, it was the camera. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I want to take you off of charge for a second, drive you forward, park, get my pistons going so that I can hopefully go under here and find a spot to put... Oh, I guess I did fill it up with batteries, didn't I? Oh, here we go. Right there. There's a spot. It'll probably get blown up first thing I crash into. I don't think I have anywhere else I could really put it, though, unless it was in the back. Yeah. Let's see. I don't think I have a... Is there a spot up here? Oh, I could put it right in the top here. Yeah, there's a spot right there I can put it. Alright, we will do that instead of underneath. Let's see, it's supposed to go that way. Probably on the right. Hold on, hold on. Where are you, Rusty? There we go. I think it's this color, right? some flat to go over it, which I think, no, it was this. Can I not paint you? Or are you already the right color? I want to paint you. What's the matter? Well, you know what? No one's going to see you. It's fine. Okay. So now we got one of those. Let's... Oh, no, there's a Reaver Berserker. This is, Oh, are those the same ones that were flying around before? Did they swoop around or something? Yikes, if so. Hey, Rumblestrip. If I was planning to build a large ship outside and get off this planet, having Reavers spawning more frequently does pose a bit of a problem. But... Projector. What's this thing called? The garbage truck. The garbage truck. Alright. Almost. There we go. I can tell where we are at. But which didn't I start with like a center block? How did I end up with this thing so off? Oh wait a minute, hold on. I need to say keep projection. There we go. Whoa. Oh, that was weird. It just reloaded the grid once it lined up and my pistons dropped. I've never seen that happen before. That's weird, right? Let me try that again. Huh. Weird. And then up it goes. I guess it doesn't need to be up. Yeah, let's put it back down. And then let's turn our repair projectors on. I'm sorry, not repair projectors, the build and repairs. At least the one inside the base. Let's get our missing blocks welded back up. Did we unalign? There we go. There we go. All those should be able to help out now. There we go. Okay, when that Berserker is gone, we will... let me get my camera back on here. And some of my lights are inverted. There we go. Okay. I'm hoping we can also head out to these submarines at some point soon and see if they are in... I'm gonna wait for that Berserker to go. I might take the Habanero out, check out those submarines, see if they have any active weapons. They obviously still have power since they still have beacons, which is crazy to me that they've just kind of been sitting there with power this whole time. And also that none of the Reavers and stuff have cared. It's probably safe to go out there. I think that Reaver's far enough away, but something gets his attention. Let's do a little look-see at this guy. He's probably gonna disappear right as I get out there. He's just a little guy. He would have been okay. Might even be able to take him on the Habanero, but by the time I get it out there, he'll despawn. I bet. Oh, he's got a railgun. Oh, maybe not then. Maybe not the best idea. Missiles and railgun? Reavers are just a little too much. A little too much. Realize my cough button is not set. Why is... Oh, that's why. Okay. I know why my cough button's not working. I'll fix that another time. Let's go head back into the base. He's almost 9k away. I think we're probably good. Let's head on out. Yay, we made it up this time. Oh, what's the weather? Oh, it's dusty. Great. It's gonna be dark out soon. Maybe I should take a little... You know what I never did? Was make a bed. I never finished my room. I don't have like a cryo chamber anymore. Because I got that sleep mod. I could actually go take a nap and it'll be morning. Let's make one real quick. Where should the bed go? We have new beds now, right? We got the inset bed, the half bed open. That is a couch, but is labeled bed. So I think that's a mod issue happening there. I bet this is actually the original bed. Yeah, that's the original bed. It's just being weird icon. Let's try this inset bed. Let's see what we get. What is the base color? It is this and this. And I want to put it like somewhere in here. So probably like right there. Little help. Thank you. Now I can't actually sleep until 6 p.m. I think. So we can go out and do a little bit of work. I think that Reaver's gone, it looks like. Still pretty bright out. It'll be okay for a bit. Let's see, are we going to need to paint you pink? We're cleaning some stuff up. Yeah, it's repairing it, which means we need to paint it pink. Or is it? No, it looks like it's taking it apart. Okay. What are we going to have here? Let's see, this thing's empty. This thing's probably got a bunch of ice in it. Yep, I'm going to come back with so much ice. That's the best part. And some parachutes. We are taking this thing apart. Ow. Why do I feel like we're actually repairing this thing? Yeah, we're repairing it. I think I own this grid. Did it not? What on earth? Why didn't it turn pink? It changed the texture, but not the color. Because that's not a... That's why my projector wasn't working. Alright. There we go. Let's hope this isn't the one time that these guys decide that I'm an issue. That's not what this is it? I don't think so. Those are different things. Yeah, flying with the cockpit open. Real nice. Yeah, no, I think they're far enough away, they don't care. Oops. Whoops. Alright. Anything in the locker? No. I feel like I should help it, but... I think the main thing that it's doing right now is probably pulling ice. Let's actually look. Let's see, I don't think the build repairs are in the inventory screen. Let's see, no, now it's pulling components. No, some of them are pulling ice. Yeah. The building repairs, are they set to push components automatically? Yeah, they are. I'm going to change it to nearest first, so that I can kind of drive forward with it. There we go. That's a big, I think that's a mostly intact refinery in there too, which is pretty cool. It's going to be a lot of iron. I wonder if the base is even finished taking apart the extra components from last time. Probably not. Because it's not like the world's been running this whole time. Take it. Alright, let's head back over to this area. Get back to cleaning up over here. We'll start with this guy. Okay, good. We're taking him apart right away. This is one of those submarines. Yeah, after a while I stopped capturing them, so... So it's grinding him as an enemy. I thought maybe it'll only show if I'm in the vehicle, or maybe it doesn't show on the screen. I thought this version of the build and repair that I was using had fixed the permission thing where grinding still caused you, grinding with the build and repair still caused a reputation hit, but maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe that broke. Because the normal one, you could use the build and repairs to grind anything, any enemy, and they wouldn't, it wouldn't cause you any reputational damage. I thought this one did. Yeah, look at all the ice. How much ice are we doing? 68, 41, so we got about 100k so far. What's my... There we go. One extra letter. Do I have anything in here about... Did I put that mod in that shows cargo capacity? No, I did not. I should maybe put a... I should consider putting an event controller in there that, like, lights up a light or something when we're getting close to capacity. Do I own this one thing? Oh, probably. I probably started to grind it down. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see. Here's an unowned thing. Will we pick you up or no? Yes, we will. Alright. Let's see if we can get this all cleared up before the sun goes down. Don't think we're gonna make it. Don't think we're gonna make it. But we'll still have some light, and this thing does have a decent amount of light on it. I think we'll be able to... Oh, it's getting heavy. I think we'll... Oh, I forgot which one is the braking and which one is forward. 8 is braking, right? No, 8 is forward. 9 is braking. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting full. Let's see. Full, full, almost full. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go. I bet you there's going to be a bunch of ice in there. Then we're going to have to go unload. Yeah, look at all that ice. We're going to have no issue getting hydrogen. Oh, I can barely move. Oh, I got both of them now. Whoops. I wonder it wasn't working. Back it up. Just like stuck on something here. There's like a... Come on, turn. This will be bad if what is like the wheel can't be stuck on something, right? Maybe you know what I think? I think those middle wheels probably shouldn't be involved in steering. Let's just say you are not involved in steering. Maybe they shouldn't even be involved in propulsion, but yeah, we are very, very heavy. Let's turn the build and repairs off for now. Let's see if we can... I don't remember what I set up here. So power is 7. Strength. We probably want to increase strength a bit. And let's get power up to full. And let's turn on our... Oh, my thrusters are on. Okay, can we back up? Alright, let's just see if we can... Hang on, there we go. Kind of roll backwards a bit. Maybe I could, when I get to the ice lake, it should be easier to turn around. As long as I don't fall in a hole. There does seem to be some holes here. Okay. Let's see if I could... Stop. And then go forward. Can we go forward? We cannot go forward, really. Not with the wheels turning. Okay, there we go. Almost. What are the wheels getting stuck on, though? That's the thing I don't get. Sometimes the wheels have been glitching out on me. Like you turn them too far and all of a sudden they're glitching on themselves. Maybe I just need to take down the radius a bit. Oh, now I got the... Now we're moving. Now this time I gotta remember, that is not... Wait a second. That is not the way in. Okay, you know what I'm gonna try? Hang on a second. What if I take the wheels and take their steering angle down a little bit? Does that help? A little bit, yeah. Not a lot. It's weird. It's like maybe we need more. Crank up the strength on these things. Yeah, that's helping. Okay. You know, we never made the Just occurred to me now that I've done this. We never made the ground connector, which means I have to back this guy in. That was real smart. Do I have anything I'm going to run into here? This seems to be working now with the higher suspension strength and the... There you go. And the lower turn radius. Let's see if we could... Oh, come on. Once we get back up on here, this should be no big deal. Although I am not a... Oh, boy. I'm not a good backwards driver. Thrusters? Help. There we go. Okay, now we should be good. Let's, as we line up with our yellow lines here, we'll try not to... crash into the connector this time. Okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. A little bit faster. A little too fast, a little too fast. A little bit forward. I can't tell what I'm doing. Everybody out. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Come on now. Oh, this thing's got too much of a... Yeah, okay. A little bit of a glitch, but we figured it out, I guess. Come on. Come on. I think we're going to need to put that connector in the floor soon so I can just drive straight forward in and unload. And... oh my god. We are so heavy, even with max suspension. Oh, no, we're not. Why didn't we go back all the way? What did we bounce off of? That's weird. Bonk. Connected. Might as well grab some charge while we're here. Okay. How much ice do we have? After all that, plus the... oh yeah. So both generators are full. We have 226 left, and I'm guessing that our tanks are probably... okay, that one's full. These ones, yeah, okay, they got a long way to go. Cool, alright. Very good, so we will make use of that hydrogen for sure. Okay, so... we're going to let this thing do its thing for a minute. And we're going to pretend it's nighttime and take a little nap. Actually going to heal up a little bit real quick. Okay. We're going to go hop into this bed here with the door open. Should be fine. Let's see. Sleeping. You can't see the outside from here, though. There we go. Sun's up. It's morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Let's put a... here's what I want to do. I want to put a, event controller on here. Under the thing. Because I want to do something when these cargo containers get too full. I think the main problem is truly just, you know, were we maxing out power? I didn't check. Were we maxing out power when I was driving forward? I can't imagine we would be, because it was just mainly just the wheels, but I can't imagine that the issue is anything other than weight. Which is disappointing, because it doesn't take long to fill these 3 containers. And there's not much more that I could do. other than putting like another set of wheels on or something like that. Or more thrusters, but the thrusters get a bit ungainly. I could, you know what I could do? Instead of having the thrusters be on override, we could just do, like, you know, when I'm driving forward or backward, they just assist, essentially. As long as we keep dampeners on. Actually, as long as I keep dampeners on. Oh wait, will they? Oh yeah, they will. They'll still fire. But if I keep dampeners on, then we should still slow down. Alright, there's a little bit more to clear out there. Let's go head out. Let's take the strength back down a little bit. We'll keep the power up, why not? Put the strength down so that we don't... let's see, what do we want to actually clear up? There's something down in the hole there. There's all this stuff up on the ridge here. Yeah, let's keep going out over that way. There's a lot to grab over there. Whoa! What the heck? What was that? Maybe I got the power on the wheels up too high. Alright, do I own you? I think I do. No, I don't. And we're grabbing something in that hole there too. Yeah, I was gonna put the event controller on it, and then it kind of occurred to me that, like, we're either gonna, well, basically I have to limit myself to never filling the cargo containers, because they'd be too, like, full container seems to be too heavy. But what I could do is try this thing with the there we go. Try this thing with the thrusters being part of the driving process instead of over it. We'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, then, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I can see the containers on the bottom for the most part, but I think that's actually, I think it says 3 containers and it is 234. Yeah, so that is actually only the big containers. Okay, that actually was going to be the thing that I was going to measure, so that works out. Alright, let's see who's down in the hole over here. Anything we can grab? Yes. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Alright then, let's get around the holes here and go grab the stuff that is right up at the base. If I can get the truck in there. Oh boy. It's going pretty well so far. We are learning that when the truck gets really full, it has a hard time driving. But for the most part, the cleanup is going pretty well. We got everything off the ice lake so far. I'm trying to get around so I could get everything that's up on the ridge here, which is quite a bit. Oh, there was just like some sort of a target up there. There's something sitting over there. Alright, this submarine is going to be a hoot. I'm sure this thing has a ton of ice in it. That's my main... I almost want to... I kind of think maybe I should have put some sort of like ejector on this thing to dump the ice. Because I have so much ice now. And then I could put a... You know, make it so it doesn't pick up the ice that it dumps. I will think about that. Oh, this thing has a... This thing has a, what you call it? How... Oh, there's barely anything in here. Never mind. Oh, I do. There's actually little atmo thrusters on the side. I think I need more. I think I need more atmo thrusters in this. I've got braking ones and pushing ones. They're just enough to get me moving when the thing gets too heavy, but it's still the problem is when the vehicle turns, and it's too heavy, then the wheels get stuck and they don't provide propulsion. Ooh, boy. That better not fall on me. Better not fall on me. Alright. Yeah, I think this thing could probably do with another set of thrusters. Now we're pulling in more ice. You could just tell whenever it's grinding and nothing's actually disappearing, we're sucking ice in. Where could I put... I got tons of little ports on the side. I could put a little ejector system out there. At this point, I think we're going to end up with... Oh, there's 112. Okay, yeah, we're going to have so much ice here from this thing. You know, in addition to what we already had in there, we're not going to need to get ice ever again. There should be enough to fuel a ship and everything. Yeah, I don't think I would, if I didn't have the build and repair, this would not, I wouldn't be like flying around with a grinder ship or anything like that. It would just take too long. That's something that I have done, like when I've played by myself, but, you know, I try to keep in mind when I'm doing a stream that... Oh, it's parallax, thank goodness. When I'm doing a stream that really, really long and tedious things are not always entertaining, so... I think I'm going to turn on those thrusters. And try to... They are helping a little bit. Turn on both thrusters here. Braking thrusters. Yeah, they do help. Yeah, I was worried a little bit ago that I might have been maxing out the batteries, but there's a ton of batteries in here, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. There we go. Ooh! Oh, that's... That's... Better not hit me. You're gonna hit me, aren't you? After we suck up all that ice, it's gonna start grinding this thing and hit me, I bet. Why is that parallax shadow not getting any further away? Oh, he's just flying parallel. That's okay. Another 106. This is literally going to double my ice from, like, literally the amount of ice I have in the base right now. This trip will double it. Good news, though. It just occurred to me that I have a truck filled with build and repairs, which means... let's go put that back. Hang on. I have to be prepared for this. Let's see. We need a... let's see. I think we're gonna have to go just slightly too late. Yeah, you know what? Let's go offload the ice. I was gonna build an ad hoc ice ejector, but I do want to keep the ice that's on here right now. I don't want to pick up any more ice. The primary reason is because I live on an ice lake, and I could just go get more ice if I need more ice. But I've already got so much ice that my tanks are going to be full and I'm going to have ice left over. Going to be fine. Are the braking thrusters braking? Okay, good there. That's good. Alright, let's Take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Too fast. Nice and slow. There we go. Wait for the inventory to drop. Looks like we are good. Yeah, we got almost 600k of ice. So, I do have reason to keep all of this ice, which is that the next project is building, starting to build a large grid ship to get off of this planet. And so I don't know what the ship is going to look like, if it's going to be like one of those we jam everything into the ship and it's like a portable home, or if I just do just something that can get off the planet with decent amount of armament and maneuverability. But that's kind of how I'm leaning, because for those of you who weren't around before, is this one of the, what is this thing? Oh, okay. There's like a I do have an asteroid base. Like, there's a whole nother base up in space that I was at before I came here. And it has all the amenities. And we could just get back to that and then do stuff over there. Or figure out what we want to do next. I'm open to suggestions. We've been on Helghan for 19 episodes, 19 streams, which is, you know, 2.5 hours a stream. That's a lot. I'm not going to do the math. You can do the math. But I think it might be time to go do something else. This has been a good planet. We've had a lot of excitement here. We've built some cool vehicles. I want to get the Habanero out a little bit more. After we clean this guy up, we're going to take the Habanero out to those submarines that are on the ground and just check, you know, make sure that their weapons are disabled, and then bring the truck out and collect those guys. We're getting so much ice. You know, actually, I think I could tell the build and repair not to collect the ice, but I'm not sure if that only works with... oh no, I can't. I can only say... well, I could say... disable ore, but I don't know then... because I think it needs to collect it out of the block before it can grind the block. So I think that's why it has to do that. So what I would have to do if I didn't want to take in all the ice, I'd have to pull it into the ship, into the truck, and then eject it out, and then have the build and repair ignore the loose ones. Yeah, I'm not doing, no offense, Zepflo, I'm not doing public servers or co-op or anything like that. I just like having a nice chill stream where I don't have to coordinate with other people or, you know, bigger. And by coordinate, I mean like timing of the stream, or like if I have to change my schedule at the last minute or something like that. I just prefer to be able to do my own thing, that's all. Now do you have, oh, check my workshop, cool. Yeah, I was just going to ask if your Zaflo Galactic mining frigate was on the workshop. I'll check that out. Anybody who watches this stream later, Zaflo Galactic, is it spelled with the, like in the workshop, is it spelled with the, like fancy slash and backslash to make the A's, or is it just spelled normal? Or is it spelled with the deltas like in your username? Either way, you can go check out his workshop. See what kind of cool stuff they've got. Man, we cleaned up like one ship here and filled up my truck with everything. I did very briefly think about, like, oh, what if I just set up like a little public server or something like that, you know? But just like having, oh, come on, oh, I don't have my jets on. Just like having played on public servers and knowing what the admins like have to do, I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time to be the admin of a server. I have the technical ability, but I just don't have the time. What happened here? Not the thing I wanted to do. Okay, dust storm. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting in a thunderstorm here. Alright, well, if you want to check out Zaflo's workshop, just the chat, the live chat should be preserved. Just find his username in the chat. Go search for it on the workshop. ZA Fancy F LOWG Delta L Delta CTIC. It's fun. I approve. I approve. Alright. This is the problem with being too heavy. We gotta get all the way back over there now without crashing into anything. And this is what the thrusters are currently trying to stop me right now, which is great. Love it. We are picking up speed. And I'm going to try and stop partially on the ice. Great. Yeah. Oh, there's something else out there. What is that? Oh, it's a weird dust effect on the ground. Thought something was happening. Alright. Let's use this camera. Here we go. Yeah, it would have been cool if I gotten the airlock to work. Although it would have made coming in and out a bit more annoying. But I was willing to put up with that. Stop. And almost. There we go. Alright. I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to try and build a ice ejection system because we now have almost, you know, if I go out there we're going to end up with like 1 million ice. That's going to be too much. So let's turn off the build and repairs and the other build and repair, and I'm going to put a ice ejection system here and here. And let's see, it needs to go kind of out the back. I'm thinking, let's see, I was thinking we go out one and then take it back so that oh, there's a submarine in the air, not moving. That's, yeah. Well, we might be cleaning up another thing. Yeah, so I was thinking out one and then curve it and come back. Yeah, I have to, because otherwise stuff's going to be in the way. So I'm going to put you there. I'll have to update the blueprint later. And then we're just going to take normal normal guys. Go back with it. Excuse me. How far back we gotta go here? I don't want anything to spawn in. That should be fine. I like that. I just don't want anything to spawn in. Any ice to like spawn and hurt my truck. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, now I need one of them fancy new type connectors that used to be ejectors, but now they're connectors. Okay. There we go. Turn all our build and repairs back on. Those will weld up real fast. Cool. Alright. What is that submarine doing up there? Is he just hanging out? Where's he at? Which one is he? He's this one. Let's just go see what he's up to. Yes. Just hanging out. Not doing anything. Bringing me a new load of ice. What I like about these guys is that they only have 2 weapons. What I don't like about these guys is that they tend to land on my base. So. Alright, let's set that up real quick, and then we'll take the Habanero out and go check out these other ones. I don't know if that submarine is going to like try to respond if I end up shooting at the other ones. I don't know. Alright, these are going to be ejectors. These are going to be sorters for ice. And you are going to whitelist ice. Ice. You know what I might do sometimes, Aflo? I might consider, I have to think about how this might work, but I might consider doing a stream series on like one of the public servers or something where like if you're on at the same time we could like join the same public server, but if you weren't on then it wouldn't matter. You know, like I just do my own thing, but I think that opens up other additional issues that I'd have to think through, but that's a possibility. Did I put this one on whitelist? No, that was on blacklist. There we go. Okay, so I need to turn you guys off for the time being. And we want you to be on collect all and throw out, and you're just you. So if I turn these on, we should start kicking out some ice. Yeah, there we go. Now the build and repair will start collecting it. Cool. So that means we could just put you in a group that's like ejectors, or we'll just say ejector system, and then I could just get rid of all you. I don't see any of you there. And then we could put you where? Probably here. Alright, what's that? Okay, he's on the move, but he's... Oh, is he doing what I think he's doing? Goodbye. It was nice having you on this planet. I don't know why they do that. fly straight up, and then hover there. Like, I don't know if this is like a pathfinding issue. I will say there was an MES update. I didn't look at the changelog, but I saw it download as I was loading the world, so sometimes when there's an MES update, things do things. Things do things. Is there weather happening? Weather might be happening. No, it's still a dust storm. Okay, we're going to leave this guy here. If that other submarine decides to come over here, we'll shoot him, hopefully. Speaking of, I need to make sure that I have enough ammo. That's probably okay. We need to adjust our... ooh, that's not enough shots. What did we do with the cargo? And did I need to... did I hide this cargo? I did. What did we do for medium caliber ammo? 24. Let's say 50. Do I have that much though? What is this? Assault. Okay, yeah, there's enough to load in there. Okay, so I guess these things only take in 6 at a time, which is fine with me. So that should be enough extra ammo. We got our rockets if we need them. And we got plenty more sitting in stock here. So, alright. Ready? Now I gotta remember how to do this because my thing's not working. And this guy's also only 4K away. We'll just have to be careful. I don't want to lose this ship again. Okay. Reactors on, batteries to auto. I gotta remember how to do this all manually. Thrusters on, thrusters on. Unlocked. Gatlings on. Let's see if we could get out of here without hitting anything. Okay, weather is dust. It's okay. Alright, I think we're going to start, just to stay away, we're going to fly out to the submarine that's way over here. And see. Oh boy, there's just debris everywhere. I'm kind of concerned about just generally getting shot by anything that's kind of crashed out here. These things that are crashed way out here are there for 2 different reasons. One of them is... let me turn my GPS back on in case I need to hurry up back to the base real quick. The less likely thing is that some ships got into a you know, ships that are against each other got into a fight. Actually, can I think now that I'm up to speed, I could just turn off the hydrogen and cruise with atmospheric. Yeah, either some got... okay, not too much cruising, we're sliding quite a lot. Yeah, either some opposing factions got into a fight with each other, or, more likely, it was something that was in the air when I loaded the world and just decided to crash. Alright, let's slow this down, because we're going to be approaching our minimum distance for target lock here. And let's see, I should have a camera. Okay, so oh, you know what? It just occurred to me that that other one might attack the base while we're gone. He's like 3K away from the base, although he's still going up and down. Let's get a little bit closer. We won't get within his, within 800. Like, we'll try and stay less than 2K. Or, I'm sorry, less than, like, 1.5. But if I could just get close enough to... Whoa. Okay. Hang on. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Alright, I don't see a weapon on this side. Oh wait, there's an interior turret on top. It isn't shooting at me though, and I think I just got in its range, but let's see if we could maybe snipe it off of there if I could get just barely. Or just blow the whole thing up. Did not hit it. Oh, that's a... I guess I'm at a pretty long distance here. I didn't take that into account. Let's try... There. Okay, well, we hit it. We hit the thing. A little bit further. Baldrin just popped in. Think we got it? Alright. Cool. So I think that one we can consider to be neutralized for the purposes of bringing the truck out here. That's a long way to drive, but it'll be a fun drive as long as we don't get caught in a thunderstorm. Okay, so the other one still hasn't made it to the base. So that's good. Let's go check this guy out. Oh, there's an observer base. The first time that's ever happened. I don't think they were able to spawn in. I don't think they were able to spawn in before. Actually, you would assume that they would be able to spawn somewhere over here, but. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck with this guy. Alright, we're almost there. You play on PC or you play on console? Zeppelin? Because I know plenty of people who play on a television. But yeah, even when they have a PC. Alright, let's see. I do see a big turret on the side there. Let's see if we can get around, but not too close. Keep doing that. Let's see, if I lock this guy, hopefully tell me the elevation I need. There we go, that's what I need. Alright, I'm gonna try and do this. Oh, actually, rockets might... They're gonna go head on, aren't they? Let's try a rocket shot at this thing. These kind of turrets are really hard to take out. Yeah, nice. Not sure we actually hit it though. That looks dead on. Okay, good hit. Good hit, I think. I can't tell if it's taking damage or not. I think these are exploding before they get to it, aren't they? I think they are. I don't think it's actually hitting it. I might need to risk getting closer. Let's see. If I could hit the hull and just like knock it off, that would work too. Oh, an Ember defense installation is in. Now all of a sudden I'm getting ground things. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to this and see if we could hit. Okay, that's definitely hitting. So that's good. Ooh, nice ricochet. That was a good hit on the cannon. That thing's got to be damaged now, right? I mean, this whole thing's going to be scrapped before I'm done. I do know that those cannons are really, really resilient. Yeah, I'm gonna risk getting in a little bit closer. Oh wait, I think the cannon's on fire. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's scoot around to the other side. Hopefully not get too close to that observer base. Oh yeah, so now it says out of weapon range. Oh, I think we are getting too close to that observer base. That defense installation. We might... Oh, yep, that one's still active. Okay, we gotta watch that Ember defense. Make sure they don't come after us here. See if we can take out myself from my seat, because I'm bad at this. Alright. Yeah, can't get within 800 or he's gonna shoot at me. Oh, that was a good hit. Okay, a little ricochet. Good thing I put the extra ammo in for this thing. Come on. Oh, I think I hit it. I thought of that, but as soon as I backed out of 800, he stopped firing. It looks like it is on fire now. I think we have... And I don't see... This thing doesn't have... Oh, wait, it does have an interior turret on the side, doesn't it? Like, right there. I can't tell. I think that's what that is. Let's see if I could... What just happened to my... Oh, my camera just reset. What happened? Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer. Will it start shooting at me? Doesn't look like it. These things are 600 though, I think. That's fine, this gives me rocket range. At least I think I'm in rocket range of that gun. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, definitely in rocket range. We're just aiming wrong. That was a good hit. I don't think that's an interior turret. I don't think this thing has interior turrets. is. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, it's gone now. Whatever it was. Can we see this? Where's that observer? That ember? Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, something crashed over there. He's hightailing it out of here for some reason. What's this thing? Okay, well we can't... Oh, we can't see this. Just really, really tiny. We could take that out, but I don't really want to get on Ember's bad side. So, I am kind of intrigued. I'm kind of intrigued as to what this thing is. Let's fly past our guy here and see if we get shot at. We're not. That's good. Good sign. Yeah, let's go see what this thing is. As long as I've got some fuel and power left. Something there. It is a crashed something that doesn't appear to have any weapons. Coming in too fast. This is from the Cult of Light. I think I'm not technically on their bad side yet. I mean, I am because they're red, but... yeah, that's probably something we could try and clean up another time. Alright, good. Should we risk going after that submarine that's up in the sky there? Should we risk it? Knowing that there's a good chance that they take me down. Because they're good at that. Questions. What is he doing, first off? Is he going up again? No, he's sitting still. Let's... I mean... how much ammo do I have left? I have 7, 14. I don't have a lot of those left. I have a lot of Gatling ammo. Not a lot of rockets left. Yeah, if we're in Gatling range, I don't know. Oh, now there's a cult angler flying around. All right, let's go back. We could get some more ammo. We could always come back out later. That observer base, that assertive observer, I think is going to end up being too far away to really be an issue for me. Like, in other words, I don't think that they're going to ever send anything out this way, but I don't know. Downward? I don't think I've ever put a downward camera on here. No, I didn't. I think I was going to put it where that merge block is. That was close. There we go. And... oh! Some of my event controller stuff kicked in. And some of it did not. Great. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so... let's see. What are our options for things to do? I'd like to go take apart one of those submarines. there's a chance that the one that's really far away is, you know, close to that observer. This guy might be about to take care of himself. Yeah, maybe not. Kind of want to wait and see if he comes over here. We could, you know, the Habanero is going to be refueled in a, it's probably already refueled. We could go out and get him. Oh, did you hear that? I think my decision was just made for me. Electric storm. Yeah, we're not going out there. In fact, half these things are about to get destroyed on their own in the electric storm. I don't see any lightning though. There's the wind. There it is. Oh yeah, there it is. Time to go. Close the doors. Okay, what can we do indoors today since the weather has taken a bit of a turn for the worse? And there's debris flying around inside the hangar. Is there anything we want to do? Oh, don't tell me I'm going to actually use this time to work on the miner. The miner that I was planning to abandon. No, I'm not. I'm not going to spend time on that. What are we going to do? We could... Depending on how long that thunderstorm lasts for. Oh, you know what we could do? We could build an underground connector for this guy to connect to, so that if I'm making a run back and forth, I could drive in forwards and not have to drive in backwards, and then just connect on the ground. I think that's going to be a good use of our electric storm time. So let's disconnect, turn the batteries on, and disconnect. Park it up. Actually, let's go a little bit forward. Park it up. There we go. And then, how far forward is this? So the front is roughly here. 1, 2, so it's about being the third block back. So if I wanted to connect it to this, we'd have to go down. We'd have to be at least, so I don't bump into that, we have to be at least 1, 2, 3. Have to be at least 3 here. So I think I want it to be about here. I think would be okay. Can you can't connect through like a catwalk, right? No, you can't. You can't connect through a cat. Right? Am I misremembering that? I couldn't put a catwalk on top of a connector and still connect through it. I don't think that's a thing. If this thunderstorm was going to last a really long time, I'd consider making this thing sink down into the ground. But that just seems like a recipe for disaster, considering that this is already like 3 subgrids designed to project a 4th subgrid. So, maybe not a good idea. Yeah, maybe it is glass. I swear that that is a thing that I read once, and I thought, that can't possibly be true. But I think we're going to try it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I take the glass off. You know. Let's see, how are we going to do this? If we had the connector... I think I'm going to have to dig down a little bit here, huh? Get underneath the connector. Alright, if we did Yeah, we'll try putting a piece of glass over it and see what happens. Alright, if we did connector there, and then, what do we need to do? We're going to lose our air tightness. Oh, we don't have air tightness. That's right. Let's just do conveyor blocks underneath. It'll kind of, if I ever decide to try and get air tightness back, we'll at least have that. And then curved, we'll do, and then a couple of straight ones, which we will do. Should I do this and this? I think like this. There we go. And that should be that. And then let's see if we can put a window over it. You know what? Heck, let's try. We're gonna do experiments. We're gonna do experiments today. Let me grab a. Where's one by one? Let's grab a window. Let's grab a armor panel. Let's grab a catwalk steel, this kind. I should put these on a graded catwalk, and we'll see. We'll do some tests. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think you can actually... Yeah, it would need something to hold that on. So I think I have a thing for that. I have these struts. Those are for stairs mostly. Let's not use those. Maybe we should use the... We could use the neon tubes, and I could put cool colors on them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the neon tubes. We'll put them... Where are you, tubes? Where are you? There you go. We'll figure out some cool colors for them. Let's do this like greenish color. In the correct... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Then we can test out a bunch of different things. So let's start with the armor panel and see what happens. Oh, that is a good idea. If armor panels work, I'm going to stick with that, and I will put the hazard stripes on it. Maybe I'll do like a... Well, I don't want to do a whole row of them because I won't know which one to stop at, but I don't think I put a camera underneath. I didn't. Let's put a camera underneath so I can see when I'm... let's not. We'll figure it out. Okay. That's good, because I was actually planning for the distance for when I'm driving in forwards. But, oh, there's a lot more red on the screen than before. That's going to be annoying. We might have to take out that ember. Okay, so that is pretty much lined up. Let's drop down. Ooh. We've connected through the panel. We have connected through the panel. Okay. Panel confirmed. I still like the glass window idea best because you can see the connector underneath. I would love it if it was a... there's actually no reason to cover it up, to be honest, but... Alright, let's try this thing. Let's see. Yeah, something tells me that as long as I can get close enough to it, it will work. It's close. Oh no. There we go. I think I need to turn down the magnetism of that. Okay. Yep, we got it. Okay, those work. Yeah, I'm gonna guess all of them work. As long as you can get close enough, they all work. Alright then. Well, it looks like we got options. So I'm thinking... Sounds like our storm is just about over, too. Let's see. Now, originally I was thinking this one, because then you could see it and, like, somewhat feasibly, maybe things could pass through it, but that doesn't really make sense either. I think probably this, so that you could see the connector, because it'll be, and actually I want to rotate the thing because I'm going to put a camera on the bottom, and you can use the little lights to kind of line up where the camera, you know, if you're, to tell when you're lined up on it. So do I want to do a completely see-through? Ooh, you know what I could do? I could do... let's grab this. I grabbed the wrong thing. Let's cover it with, like, this. I think if I'm gonna guess that if I were to do, like, this, that all of this is not going to line up, is it? Do I have little triangle pieces? I do. I'm gonna guess the little triangle pieces don't actually line up in terms of, like, the stripes. And we got that. I don't think that's gonna... Baldrin? Is that the same Baldrin flying around? Yeah, maybe we just leave it like that, and then we do... I think we're going to do the tinted one. Oh, I need girder. Pull it right out of you. There we go. Now this is, of course, completely unnecessary because I could have just driven over this thing, but I like it. I like it. Now this means I could just drive back in. I need something... Man, I need something that's like an airbag cushion. So, like, I could drive in really fast and just, like, smash into it. What I need is, like, to surround this small area in a safe zone that has damage turned off. I could maybe do something like that. Yeah, I thought about the little square, and I think I might do it anyway if I could find the little... There it is. There's no way to make the stripes match up, but it was never going to match up anyway, so whatever. Okay, I want to put a little camera on the bottom of this, and then we're going to head out to one of the submarines and get some stuff. That one. Alright, I need a camera. Bottom camera. And I want you to be... leave here facing this direction. I think it's what I want. Oh, no, shoot. Stop. Nope. Not what I wanted. I want you to be on this side, facing that direction. There we go. Okay. Alright. Camera 2... bottom. And don't need you. Don't need you. Connector 4, is this the connector that was built on the back? Didn't get a name? It is. Okay. All right, then. We do want it there. We don't need it there. All right. The one submarine's not doing anything, but he might still come in this direction. We're going to try and head out. Batteries are at 99. Yeah, this is going to be a long drive. But we're going to try and make it out to that, like, 13K. We're going to try and make it out to that 13K submarine. That's going to take us a while. But we'll see. That's going to be dangerous because if the thunderstorm comes, we're basically just getting destroyed. So, but here we go. Oh, great. Not the best time to be doing that when I meant to be doing that. So we're actually going to go past. We're going to go past that observer. You know what? I'm going to go to the other submarine first. And stay a little closer to home to begin with. And hopefully not piss off that defense installation. And then we could also double back and get that cult thing that was over there too. We'll save that other submarine for another time. Which might be today, but we'll see. Alright, keep your fingers crossed that we actually took out the weapons. I don't think I need so much power on the wheels at the moment. We could turn on our thrusters a little bit here for a little boost. Do I have I don't think I have the friction controls in here anywhere. So it says dust storm. I don't see a dust storm happening. Oh, bad. Oh, very bad. Very bad. Okay. Well, that could have been worse. I don't know what caused that. Wait a second. Did that other one crash? Or is he just really low to the ground? Well, something else to go look at. The faster I go on the ice, the more it starts to like kind of slip back and forth on me. Yeah, it's too bad you can't really hook into the ore detectors for anything. The sensors can detect asteroids, but not like individual, ore types. Alright. We're in weapon range. Nobody's shooting me. Now, I think I technically only really needed to clear it from this side because we would just grind away anything that's on the other side. And I really hope we don't get too close to that Ember base. I don't think that Ember base is the kind that launches fighters at me, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But there we go. Now I'm going to keep the ice ejectors off for now, and we'll collect the ice and just see how much is in there. If it turns out to be a lot, then we'll start dumping some. I'm excited to just get some of these antenna signals off my screen. So speaking of detecting like friction and stuff, I think if you use the driver assist the DAS script, I think it does have the ability to kind of dynamically adjust to the friction based on how much you're sliding. I don't know how it does that. I don't know what it specifically it looks at to figure that out, but I had that script running on the original vehicle that I came to this planet on, the original truck, and it works. I love that script. It works really well if you're trying to do like if you really want like a full-featured vehicle with like like it can dynamically control the forward and backward thrusters, and it can if there's downward thrusters, it can engage them if you're falling, and it can like tilt the vehicle to try to prepare to hit the ground and stuff, and if you get flipped over, it'll try to flip it back with the gyros. It's a pretty good script. And it changes the it actually looks at where the wheels are in relation to the length of the vehicle and adjusts their steering angle so you get a perfect curve. Pretty cool. Okay, so far we haven't filled up on ice yet, but something tells me that cult ship is going to have a lot of ice. How much ice is over here? How much even is this? Oh, eee. Well, there's none now. Is this still my dust storm? Yeah. Alright. Who knows why there's a blue line on the side of my screen now? I feel like that's the build info mod or something. Is that? Yeah, I think that was build info. Accidentally left something on my screen. Okay. Let's go look at... So that observer base is closer than that submarine. I think we're gonna have to get in the Habanero and take out that observer base at some point. Oh, it's that guy coming over the mountain. I was gonna drive out that way. Oh wait, that's getting awfully low. And he's crashed. Okay. Well, that took care of that. Let's go see if we could find that other thing that had crashed over here. It's going to be kind of hard in the storm, and I don't have like a camera on the front of the ship, but I think it was it off in that direction or somewhere over here? I can kind of see something up ahead, and I don't know if that's just like a voxel deformity or something. I don't know. If we can get back to the ground, might be able to, if we can get off the ice, we might be able to see it. At the moment, I'm getting a little bit worried about driving on the ice. Yes, this is a hole, I think. What is this? No, just like a patch of ground. Alright, let's get up this hill and see. See if we could see where that thing had crashed. I want to say it was this way. Yeah, I think it's right up ahead there. Let's go see. I know I'm going to regret saying this, but hopefully like a Reaver or something doesn't spawn in. Yeah, there we go. That's something. Oh, that's pretty cool. Did you use a script to control the steering, or just to, just the subgrid wheels, like making them roll? Oh, look at all this good stuff to clean up. Did something just spawn in? No. Alright, get my goodies. Yeah, this is actually probably the most... We're at the most risk of something dangerous happening, because the game currently has nothing in the air, which means it could spawn anything right now. If it spawns a LASP, like strike craft or something, we're gonna have to hightail it back, or a Reaver. At least if there's a dust storm happening, we don't have to worry about a... Oh, we're already getting too heavy to climb this hill. We don't have to worry about an electrical storm. Let's increase the wheel power again. And probably the wheel strength a little bit. Alright, here's hoping I don't get shot, because that would suck. Okay. Don't seem to be any weapons on this side, which was the side we looked at from before. So... let's not fall in this hole. Let's get some good stuff off of you. So at the risk of potentially getting shot by something... Oh, there is a interior turret there, but it's not shooting. Is this thing out of power? I think this thing might be out of power. That's why. Alright. Well, we'll just take it apart. I think I can actually tell this thing... Can't I tell this thing to prioritize taking out weapons? Yeah, no one's going to have an auto repair system. Could also tell it to prioritize power blocks. Then I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So that's that. We got a pretty good haul, and I'm going to bring all the ice and everything back. I'm not going to eject it. There's our Ember defense. Alright, here's hoping we can get back without crashing into some random hole in the ground. I'm not going to go out and try and find where that other submarine crashed. Yeah, let's go get this unknown signal. We never get those. Pretty far out. He is a ways out, but that's okay, because it'll kind of get us lined up with the base. Well, maybe I should crank up the exterior lights on this thing. Let's let this thing get to the ground for a minute. I'm gonna look at my exterior lights. What's my radius? There we go. Let's take the intensity down by half. There we go. Now I can kind of see my wheels, at least, what they're doing. I think I'm on the ice now. We seem to be scooting around. It's hard to tell. This thing sure is taking its time coming down. Where is it? So one of the nice things about the build and repair is that it can just completely eat an unknown signal. Like if you get the kind that likes to run away from you, then you could just have the build and repair completely eat it. And all of the stuff that's inside. But you want to be able to hit that button. Don't use the build and repair. Okay, I think we're good on this one. Let's see what we got. What'd we get? Badger helmet. Do I have a Badger helmet? I have some Badger stuff. I don't know if I have the helmet or not. Roll over. A Sabroid plushie. I've never had one of those before. Now we're gonna have the truck eat it. Alright. And after a successful trip, we will now hopefully attempt to make it back without hitting any of the various holes that are in front of the base. Probably turn those off. Yep, that'll work. Hopefully we are heavy enough that Clang's not gonna bother us with the wheels. Yeah, so the build and repairs. So there's a couple of fun things you could do with them. First off, they do the default ones, the original build and repairs, could grind through the defense shields mod. So if you had the defense shield, there we go. Another happy landing. If you had Darkstar's defense shields mod, you could set this thing to grind the shield emitters and stuff, and just like fly up to any enemy ship, and it would just pull their shields off. This version, oh, and it could also, I think, grind through safe zones, which is not like it because it was released before safe zones were a thing. This version, this is a modified version of the build and repair that I'm using, which makes them a bit heavier, which also is contributing to why my vehicle is doing what it's doing. Makes them heavier and more expensive, but it also does it respects the defense shields. If you put defense shields or a safe zone around, it won't be able to grind through them. But here's the other fun thing you can do. I'm going to go find whatever these things are. See if I can grab these, as long as I'm out here. Grab some of these little bits and pieces. Like the... Oh, God. Do I have a gyroscope on this thing? I don't think so. I should probably put some gyros on here in case I need to survive. If you get TFE's... No, is it TFE? No, it's Super Happy Alien. If you get the Super Happy Alien... what is this? What are their mods called? I think it's just like more encounters or something like that. But if you have the build and repair mod in, those things will spawn with their own build and repairs on them, and they will grind your ships if you get too close. And so you can have like a grind off, which is why it's a last tiny Bullum. I should get back in the base. That could potentially come back to haunt me. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, he's currently moving away, so we're good to clean up this area for a bit. But I got to get back in. But yeah, you could have a kind of like a, you know, a grind off with and those NPCs, those ships are big in his thing. Like they are big, like capital ships that spawn in. I had it set once where he's got one of the, actually I'm not entirely sure it's a he. I'll say they had one of theirs is called Faction Wars, and so it puts in a whole bunch of that scared me for a second there. Puts in a whole bunch of different factions which all hate each other, and so I was playing with defense shields and a whole bunch of different weapon core weapons and everything, and build and repairs and stuff. And so what I did was I set myself to neutral right away with all these guys, just so that, because I knew they would just completely obliterate me. So I set myself to neutral initially, But they kept them at whatever their default reputation is with each other. And man, it was just like an absolute... I just realized that I colored my road 2 different colors. It was just like an absolute bloodbath. If you thought this place looked... I mean, just imagine like ships that are 10 times bigger, just as far as the eye can see, just like crash ships. It was like, if I want... at first I was thinking like, oh, it'll be fun because I could do like a salvage run and get all of my materials from salvaging these ships. But after like 2 hours of it, I was like, I already have way more materials than I could ever need, and there's still just like 100 ship husks sitting around down here. Let me grab... I need a new camera. So that I could see. But anyway, definitely fun. If, for a little bit. There we go. Come on. And if I line that up with there, I think that should be just about right. Maybe a little bit more. That should be just about right to lower down. There we go. And locked. And getting out. And there we go. And I'm actually thinking that we might do something similar over in his... Well, actually, I was thinking that, this was originally going to be his little parking space, but given the space constraints of the printer here, and the fact that everything else is a flying vehicle and can just go around him, I'm kind of thinking maybe he just parks here. Maybe that's just his spot. I think everything in that mod, if it spawned with a build and repair, it would only ever have one at most, I think. If I remember correctly. But it would usually be like buried somewhere deep, and so like you would get a fighter, and you'd like start to shoot at it, and you just like notice little, like it would just like take your batteries out, or take your thrusters away. And so it turned out to be like, it was more fun to be kind of like I built a similar truck to this, and it would just kind of like drive inside the husks and like look for like jump drives and things like that, anything with like a ton of like rare materials in it, pull like missiles out. A bunch of them would have ion thrusters because they could be anywhere. Oh yeah, this thing is the Roach? Is that what we called it? Yeah, the Roach. Yeah, this was, I got tired of walking around the base, so I built this little guy a couple of streams ago, and I just drive him around in here, just so I don't have to walk or fly. It felt weird jetpacking around. He could even drive under here, and if I wanted to go back and look at my industry, my spare hydrogen tank way in the back, which is not full, even though we have a ton of ice, because I only have like 2 hydrogen generators. Actually, as long as we're back here, let's check on the status of the ice, and maybe consider adding another generator. How much ice did we end up with? Oh, it's burning through it pretty fast. We're already down to 612. But what is our hydrogen like, I say, as I'm just floating here, burning hydrogen? The HH tanks. 72, 28, and 28. Which one is 72? Shouldn't this one be... This one's one of the 28s. Must be one of the ones that the prompt is more full than the others. That's weird. Have I ever taken this off any sweet jumps? I have driven it off of this ramp too fast and flipped it over. I think I flipped it over 3 times. at this point. And it's always fun. I think 2 times we used a piston to get it back, and 1 time we just used the Habanero's mag plate on the bottom to get it back. Alright, so what are you? You're also 28, and you're the 72. For some reason, this one, the one in the back has been there much longer, so I kind of assumed, and it's like really close to the O2, I kind of assumed that one in the back would be the winner, but for some reason, this one is the winner. I don't know. Whatever works, as long as it goes somewhere, I don't really care. So, okay. Well, what time is it? It is... I was kind of thinking of ending early and going to sleep, but now I'm thinking maybe we do something really stupid and take the Habanero out and attack that observer base. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to put like a little, like some of those tiny little atmo thrusters on here somewhere, or at least just like one, so that if I do flip it over, I could just kind of fly it back. But no, not gonna do it just yet. Not gonna do it just yet. Got a weird front. I was never super satisfied with the front, but I like how the rest of it turned out. It's very, like, feels cohesive. You know, cohesive enough. And we put, like, we put 20 uranium in it, like 10 each in here a long time ago, and it's only burned this much. So, you know. I forgot if it was Rumble Strip or somebody else on the stream when we were designing this, and I was trying to figure out where to put batteries, and they were like, just put reactors on it. You've got uranium. This thing uses like no power whatsoever. It's pretty great. What is that tiny boolum gonna do? Should I take the... You know what? Let's take the Habanero and potentially get it blown up by a tiny boolum. Okay, all of you on. Batteries on. Reactors on. Everything unconnected. Let's try not to get blown up. Actually, what time is it? Oh, it's going to get dark outside soon. This might have been a bad idea, but I'm already out of the base. So, do we go after Tiny Boolum, or do we go after Assertive Base? I think I'm going to go after the Assertive Base. And see what I could do there. The Tiny Boolum is Tiny Boolum enough that if he comes near the base should easily take it out. So, let's go see if we can take out this observer base without... oh, is that another... Oh, that's right, we looked at that last time. Hopefully, we can maybe take this thing out without getting it to launch anything at me, like any sort of fighters, because I may or may not survive against fighters. That's kind of the main issue there, but we'll see. I think the main problem is going to be getting close enough to shoot and not close enough to trigger a response, but also I can't see it. Grinder, welder, drill to see who goes check that. Let's see. Something tells me... Okay, what's the range of this thing? Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna... Oh great, and a dust storm is coming in. This is probably a bad idea. How close do I have to be to launch, to do the assault cannons? Is it 2K? I think it's 2K, right? No, it's closer than that. I want to be able to see if he launches something at me. I am on these things right now. I think when I get to 1.5, I might be asking for trouble. There we go. Okay. Let's park it like here. And see how much Ember just spawned. Okay, good. That's not me. Alright, let's see if we could knock something. If we could take out that antenna, I think we're good. Oh, there's a cult angler coming in too. Everybody's looking for something. Let's keep an eye out for any other signals that spawned. Oh, we took out its power already. It's, or at least its wind turbine. That was a good shot. Don't see anybody else. I think if we can take out... Oh, I'm way too high. If we could take out the antenna, then it can't call for reinforcements anymore. What is it? Why do I keep missing so much? That was a good hit. Alright. Boom! There we go. That's getting better. I didn't know my reputation with assertives could get any lower, to be honest. Oh, jeez. I do like these, long distance. There goes the antenna. There we go. I think we could probably call you dealt with. Maybe just one more shot. Alright, yeah, I think we can call that dealt with. Well, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so... let's see, that's the cult angler. I'm not going to worry about an angler. Can I see him from here? Yeah, he's pretty big, but I think he's got some decent defenses. Alright. Oh, did he just despawn anyway? I think he just despawned. Alright, let's head back. That means, next time, I'm not going to drive all the way out to that submarine now. It's going to be a long drive. Oh, there's the angler. He just went out of antenna range. I guess we could try. I don't have a whole lot of ammo left. Long range ammo. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's just get down low. We'll head back to base. I think I need to load more assault ammo into here. If the strategy is to hit it from far away as like an alpha strike kind of thing, I kind of need to be able to maintain that distance. It's easier to do this in space when there's no gravity fall off, but I do appreciate that there are now weapons that are longer range than 800. Territory defense. Oh, that's a... Ooh, don't hit the ground. That's another defense station spawned in. Oh, what's on fire over there? Is that where that other submarine landed? Okay, this submarine is way over there, and these guys are way over there. That's okay. That's okay. They're not going to get in my way. Let's go take a look at this thing and hopefully not get blown up by it, whatever it is. And see if... No, not you. See if this is something I need to worry about or not. It is a submarine. We are already... We're at 900. Let's get a little closer and just see if that thing shoots at us. It looks like it's on fire, but it's hard to tell. Alright, we're at about 600 now. My headlights are finally hitting it. I think this is safe. I don't see a... Okay, so that's safe for me to approach in the truck. From that angle, at least. Alright, cool. So we got some Ember defenses around. And where is the opening to the base? There it is. This is hard to do in the fog. And in general. What is the appropriate sound effect for this? Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. You off. Okay, it turned atmospherics off. So, it turned those off correctly. Okay, so it's actually just the, It's just the hydrogen thrusters that are not in the thing anymore. Alright, is that an unknown signal again? Okay, so here's the thing. I flew out there to take out one base, and there are now 6 more, or at least 6 antenna signals, just from flying the ship that far. So that's nice. Alright, this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do today. We're gonna back up. No. Back up. Oh no. No, it's not you. What did I... Batteries, there we go. Alright, we're going to try and get that submarine that's crashed up on the hill. And hopefully it does not have any sort of weapon I need to be worried about. And also hopefully nobody else comes in. Why am I doing this in the middle of the night though? This is a bad idea. Forwards, forwards, forwards. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is a terrible idea. Nighttime and a dust storm? Why am I doing this? Well, at least it's a little bit sunnier up here. Where is that guy? He's not up there. He's got to be around up here somewhere. There he is. There was kind of like a... There is a hole around him somewhere. I think we're good. I think we are good. So I've got it set to prioritize weapons. So... Oh, this isn't a submarine. This is a, Who owned this? This is still a LASP. This is the, this is a different LASP. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, it's like made of... It looks like it's made of wood. Gonna have a good amount of ice again, which is fine. It's, we're actually... I was thinking that we would never use the amount of ice that I was collecting from these guys, but actually, I think we are. I think we are going to use it. And then we'll just have a little bit left over, so this will be fine. Keeping it all. I think these Ember bases aren't going to be a big issue for me, having them around, because Ember doesn't tend to... Like, they're technically red to me, but they're... I've never attacked any of their ships, so they're just, like, the default kind of, like, wary stance against me. It's just annoying having extra red signals up on the screen because it's harder to notice when a new thing pops up. Oh man, there we go. We finally got all the ice, I think. No, actually, I think there's still a... Actually, let me drive a little bit closer here. Looks like there's still a bunch of... it's dangerous to go under here. Oh, there's a whole refinery. Oh, in really good shape. That's going to be a lot of... That's going to be a lot of... This is an assembler. That's not a lot of ice. Oh, hey. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of steel plate from here. I should get out from under there before it collapses on me. Did we already get that refinery? No. Oh wow, that was fast. Yep, definitely moving. And there goes all the parts. So, I'm going to go ahead and start my outro, if that is a word, while I'm doing this, because I tend to ramble at the end of the streams, because all I'm going to do now is wait for this to finish and then drive back. Next stream, I think, is scheduled for next Monday, although I might be doing something tomorrow, I don't remember. I have to talk to my best friend Pat, who I sometimes game with on Fridays, if he's up for something or not. And if so, then I'll be doing something tomorrow, and if not, then the next stream will be next Monday, and it's going to be City Skylines 2. Hoping that, well, they just put a patch out today, and I haven't had a chance to look at it, but it looks like they're making some good progress on fixing a whole bunch of the bugs. But I think the first stream with it went pretty well. I'm still getting used to some of the nuance between 1 and 2. But whoo, that was a daring maneuver there. But yeah, I feel like Cities 2 is it's a little bit more realistic in the sense that, like, in the first game, I would be really kind of conservative with how many, like, houses I would district, like how many residential zones and stuff, and this game seems to want to be like, no, go ahead and zone a ton, because that's how it is in real life. So that's kind of what I've been realizing as I'm, like, thinking back on how I started to build my city. So that's what we'll be taking a look at next time. And then what are we going to do a week from today in Space Engineers? That's the real question. And the real answer to that is, where did I leave the roach? I was going to drive him up here, but I think I left him up here. I did, there he is. Okay, well, yeah, what are we going to do in Space Engineers? I've cleaned up the area. Oh, well, we do have to drive out to that submarine and clean them up, but I'm actually kind of concerned now that what's going to happen is we're going to just spawn more bases, and so it might be worthwhile to just leave him out there. But we'll talk about that next time. So I think what we need to do is start thinking about what are we going to do to get off this planet. What kind of a thing are we going to build? I guess I could also finish up the interior of this base before I abandon it. I was going to make this like my bedroom, and that was going to be like the kitchen living area kind of place, and then like this was going to be a sealed off wall, but I don't know, whatever. I think we could just leave this the way it is, but I think this area I should probably turn into like the bedroom office or something. So maybe next week we'll do a little bit of like interior detailing or something, and just continue to respond to various different attacks and wrecks and stuff like that, and we can discuss the strategy for building a ship to get out of here, and where we're going to build it, and how we're going to build it. And I definitely want to put a connector on the outside of the base so that I can park the Habanero on the outside while I'm working on the big ship, and then it can be like you know, it could be a more rapid response fighter for when someone inevitably comes into range. What am I holding on to? I'm holding on to a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm gonna dump that. And this is why I have to start my post-amble, or whatever the phrase is, early, because I will just get distracted by things all the time. Alright, that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, everyone. Appreciate you. Please throw a like on the video if you haven't done that already. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.